Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Major, where we debate the hottest topics in sports. This fellow on my right here is Chris Zook from Bison Sports, and
you're so friendly.
Our regular contributor, Kirk Penton, sports writer extraordinaire. I'm Sun Sports editor Ted Wyman. Gentlemen, let's get down to business and talk about the Phoenix Coyotes.
They're coming back, aren't they?
To where?
We don't know.
Don't get them started.
We don't know.
This is really an incredibly strange story that just takes more twists than roller coaster. I mean, the thing has gone to new levels with now the NHL deciding to buy the Phoenix Coyotes or try to buy the Phoenix Coyotes just to keep them out of the hands of Jim Balsillie and then sell them to whoever they want to after that. I mean, they are absolutely doggedly determined to not let Jim Balsillie have a piece of that.
I mean, the good thing is that they've really risen the stock of this team as well with all these shenanigans over the summer. To me, it doesn't make any sense at all, but then this is the NHL.
Well, and Jerry Reinsdorf basically is saying, I got to get out of this thing.
Yeah.
It's just, it's such a mess.
Yeah.
I don't want to be any part of it.
Sold.
Unless, of course, he's just waiting in the wings to buy it from the NHL after they get around the bankruptcy proceeding.
I don't know. Maybe I fit into my eyes glaze over now.
Almost like talk about Brett Favre or something like that.
Hey, what happened about Brett Favre?
Yeah, it's just like, just figure it out. I think I'm maybe that fan where it's just like, I don't care what happens, just solve it so I don't have to see the Balsillie's name anymore and the Coyotes anymore. Like, just get it over with.
I think at this point we can just say it ain't going to be in Hamilton this year. They are not going there.
We've known that the whole time.
Pretty much. Like
it was never going to him, and it's not going to go to him.
Yeah, they put all the roadblocks they can.
Let's just finish it.
Exactly.
But they are screwing up. They are screwing up the whole Reinsdorf thing.
They're putting an incredible amount of roadblocks up. To what end? I mean, it just seems so silly to be considering keeping this team in Phoenix. I mean, it's worse now than it ever was.
Market.
It was already a terrible market, and it's even worse now because of all that's happened. I just wonder, there's not a lot of fans of Gary Bettman in this city. No. I doubt there's a lot at this table. But I think his legacy is taking a massive hit over this. The NHL looks absolutely bush in this situation. And I mean, I'm not sure that they should have sold to Balsillie, but it seems to me they probably would have been better off if they just let it happen in the first place and have this move, because I mean they look terrible the way this is going.
If you're going to say anything nice about Bettman, it's that he's sticking to what he believes in, and he still believes that it's going to work down there. And there are people who say it could work if they just win some games, right? Well, I think there are people in the know who say that.
Sure, but if it works, if it's at its absolute best and it's working, there's going to be maybe 20,000 people in all of Phoenix that care.
Well,
and that is not
as long as they're buying
really good
tickets.
But they're not.
That's all they care about.
Even if they're winning, they're not going to get that city, light that city on fire.
But for Bettman's legacy, he has to keep the team there. I mean, he moved the team away. Yeah. It would just be a huge
sticking to his guns.
Right.
He's hanging his entire career on this thing, I think.
But I think also
this could be the straw that broke the camel's back with him.
But I'll say
he could end up losing his job if this continues to be such a PR nightmare.
I don't know.
The NHL?
We went through a season where we lost a season, and he's still at the job. So I don't know really like how much. The NHL, I mean, it seems like he's bulletproof.
Yeah, but the governors are the ones that pay his salary. They wanted him to do that.
Well, no, I know, but exactly is that I don't think really he's going to take a big of a hit. Yeah. They voted 26-0.
Yeah, the governors are on
the governors are 100%
behind.
Yeah, but they're going to want
to lose that money.
The governors were 26-0 on keeping Balsillie out.
Right? Yeah.
Are they 26-0 on keeping it in Phoenix?
Where they're all going to lose a chunk of their money, right?
Well,
if the NHL owns it, don't they all lose?
I have no crystal ball, and I have no prediction as to what's going to happen in the next month.
It will not be in Hamilton. That is the easiest prediction you can have on
they'd
this.
Have
way to go on a limb
3
there,
days to move it. But
put down $5.
Okay, well, this guy has seen more sporting events than anybody I know this year. And so he knows a fair bit. We're not going to run through them all. There's some pretty good ones in there.
Yeah, no.
The PGA and the Tour de France.
Something like
anyway, guys, quickly, let's talk about the Blue Bombers. Great performance last week. What else can you say? Fred Reed, we talked last week on the Major about what the Bombers needed to do to get the offense going. 2 words, Fred Reed.
Yeah.
And 2 more, offensive line. I mean, really, what an incredible performance. And it came out of nowhere as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, they were the leading rushing team in the league. So
and the Lions were...
They were down there. Exactly. So I don't know if you can say it came out of left field completely, but
well 400
393 yards.
That came out of the blue, yes. When you're talking about those kind of numbers, but
can they do it again? Can they continue to stuff it down people's throats all season?
As long as when the Lions come to town next time, sure they can, and maybe Calgary. But teams are going to stop the run, and this team still can't pass.
You would think it's just like anything in football. Like Saskatchewan's going to come in, and they would put 8 in the box, and they'll say,
or 12.
We'll dare you for put the emphasis on Bishop to win the game. So. The Bombers will have to adjust a bit, but they do at least, there's promising signs now. It's better to go to the bye 3-5 than 2-6, and they had a really good performance. So, I mean, good on them to finally, get it together, and we'll see what goes on in the second half.
They may only have one club in the bag, but it's a pretty darn good club.
It's yes, they do.
Well, 3-5 is a lot better in the break than 2-6 would have been. They're on a high going into the games against Saskatchewan. It's a much more positive situation, and I think that's good to see because there was an awful lot of negativity around that team for the first
there's hope.
6-8 weeks.
There's definite hope.
That said, there's still. This is only one game. And it depends on how they got 2 big games against Saskatchewan. The teams that they've beat, full marks for that. But now they started going through the meat of the schedule. They're going to have a lot of games at home because they didn't play a lot at home, and so they should take advantage of that. They really could bounce back like last year, and we could see about an 8-10, 9-9 season. It's not really out of that realm of impossibility.
No. Yeah, well, and another lousy loss at home, though, and the fans are going to be back where they were. Gentlemen, thank you very much, Chris, for joining us here on the 5-Minute Major, and Kirk, as always.
And I will just say, Bison football starting up next week at Regina.
Got to get your plug in.
Yeah, UMFM, you want to listen to it if you want to hear all about the Bison football team. They're looking pretty strong this year.
And follow it in the pages of the Winnipeg Sun.
Follow all the training camp reports here on the Winnipeg Sun.
Right. Okay. Gentlemen, thanks very much, and thank you for watching the 5-Minute Major. We'll talk to you again next week.